Hello, learners. I'm back with another video of my series Poetry Unfolds, and this time we'll talk about metaphor. If you have still not subscribed my channel, do subscribe my channel. Learners on board and share it with your friends. Let's read this poem by Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Do you think that hope can have feathers? Do you think that hope looks like a bird? Well, obviously not. Here, the poet is talking about hope as a bird. The poet is referring hope as a bird with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words. The poet is just not stopping at one point. This is basically an extended metaphor that continues throughout the poem. Now let's see another poem, All the World is a Stage, by the famous poet William Shakespeare. All the world is a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. Do you think that the world and a stage have anything in common? Do you think that we can refer to the world as a stage like this? Well, obviously not. World and stage does not have anything in common, but here the poet is referring world to the stage and using metaphor in doing so. He's referring the world as a stage where a man enters as an infant, he grows, becomes a schoolboy, then a middle aged man, he gets old and exits the stage. So, the poet has used this metaphor to refer the world as a stage. So, what is basically a metaphor? A metaphor in poetry is a figure of speech where one thing is described as being something else without using the word like or as. It is a way to create a vivid image and deeper meaning by comparing seemingly unrelated things. Here are some more examples of metaphors. Love is an ocean. So, love here is referred to as an ocean. It means that love is as deep as an ocean. However, here the word like or as is not used. The second example is time is a thief. Here the time is referred to as a thief that basically means time steals moments. Another example is life is a journey. So here life is referred to as a journey. It implies that life contains ups and downs, much like a road with twists and turns. Now we are going to read another very interesting poem by Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken. Here, Robert is talking about two roads, and let's see what he actually means. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where I bent, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So, here basically, the roads are not the roads on which we drive or walk. Here, the poet is talking about life choices. The roads represent life choices or paths. The speaker choice of a less traveled road symbolizes making an unconventional or individual life decisions. I hope that you have learned something new about what metaphors are. Do comment about the best metaphor that you have heard of. Write in the comment section. Please subscribe my channel, Learners on Board. Thank you for watching my video.